Where did you come up with the name Lestat in the first place?
I made a mistake. I thought I was using an old Louisiana name, and I found out later the name was Lestan, L-E-S-T-A-N, and I got it wrong.
Have you heard if anyone has ever named their kid Lestat?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I've met them at book signings. That people have named their children Lestat. And a whole slew of people who name their pets Lestat. There are many dogs and cats named Lestat.
Really?
But finally now there are children. So it's wonderful. I feel like I launched a name into the world. When I saw the movie Interview with the Vampire, I came out of the theater and just burst into tears. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't function. I felt that Brad Pitt and Kirsten Dunst and Tom Cruise had done it. They'd gotten it, you know, what it was about. It was my script, of course. I mean, they were using my screenplay, and they did a faithful job, and Tom Cruise really turned himself inside out to do that role. He really became Lestat.
What are you going to miss most about Lestat?
The voice, the power I get when I write with that voice.
What sort of power is that?
Power to see things and talk about them in a very direct, very immediate way.
When you write a scene, for instance, when he's giving somebody the dark gift, what's your demeanor when you're writing this? He's going into a frenzy. Do you?
Yeah, in a way I do. I type very, very fast and frequently talk out loud, you know, while I'm writing. I think I'm pretty much in some sort of, I wouldn't say altered state, but almost.
When you talk out loud at a moment like that, is it in your voice?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
You once gave yourself a jazz funeral. How was it?
It was just wonderful. I got in the coffin in the cemetery, and they put the coffin in this glass hearse that was drawn by horses, I think, and I was inside the coffin, and I could hear the musicians playing the jazz. We turned out of the cemetery and went down the block to the bookstore, and then they took the coffin out of the glass hearse, put it on the ground, and I climbed out of the coffin. And then this Dixieland band broke into wild, wonderful Dixieland jazz.
What are your thoughts about what happens after you die?
I think we go on. I think we have some sort of life review in which we see the things we've done and we understand the bad and the good, and we go on.